Yeah, you're gonna have to just kind of move around.
The arsenal is a small crate on the ground here.
And Reaper 6 on command. Radio check.
Lima Charlie, command. Reaper 6, Nightmare, got you, Lima Charlie, how me?
Roger. Out.
Alright. Radio. So Frank, how do I get both radios to work? Then when I get in the aircraft, select which one I want?
Yeah, so there is no... You're setting the radios up so that you're not really choosing a radio. They're already all up and ready. And all you're doing is pushing the correct PTT to activate the specific radio that you want.
Alright. Well, then I have to deal with it. Alright, I got air-to-air on that one. I'll put battle active. And I'll put
log or something.
air-to-ground on that one.
Hey, Watt, want to go ahead and load out this Casper?
Hold on, I got an issue with my recording. Trying to figure out why the overlay is not popping up.
Okay. Hey, Frank, you there?
Yeah. I'm just looking at the map.
Yep. You want Watt and I to go ahead and take the cast, and then we'll go ahead and configure it, and then get ready for any escort that we need.
Oh, all right. What are you configuring the cast bird with?
Just our normal daggers and rockets.
Okay.
With daggers, rockets, you can probably leave the miniguns on the terrain. The minigun ought to work okay if you want to go guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Reaper loud and clear. How many?
If you take the ammo truck and put it in between the two gunbirds, then we might be able to do both at the same time.
Okay. I'll do that.
All right, I just had a air to ground combo check.
Okay. Well, the night vision seems to be looking pretty good. It's 10 to 4.
Hey, Al, Frank, I have a question on the comms. There's air to ground cast and then air to ground trans. I'm assuming the trans for transport. So do we log into cast or what?
Well, I'm not really sure what we make a distinction between the two, but we've never used, not that I recall, fires or castnet. It's always been air to ground.
I just use 4, right?
Yeah.
04, yeah.
So
4 is air to ground.
Okay.
So
just stay on there until they want us to move or something.
Right. So remember the aircraft radio goes on air to ground, your backpack's on air to air, and then your handheld whatever you want.
Yep. Okay.
Well, Vinny, what I usually do is I usually put my handheld on air to ground. In the backpack, I put air to air, and then when I get in the aircraft, I put it to air to ground as well.
Okay.
That way, I've got redundancy talking to the ground.
Now, I think my confusion is air to ground. You have transportation, and you have cast, and then fire.
Reaper 6, Roger. Out.
So just stay with trans until we can move. Okay.
Where the fuck did this camouflage pattern come from?
I think that's the RCS camouflage pattern. You can change it too when you put it down on the edit.
Okay.
On the editor. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're about 6 kilometers south of the AO. So as we said, I wish we can draw a circle around this thing so that we can use that 3 kilometer buffer.
I think you just draw a line, make it a square, and we do the best we can.
Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to put down any TRPs of significant terrain features or anything.
Yeah. All right, so I'm assuming you want TRPs around the raiding party location, not the 2-raid camp, right?
Yeah. So there's some intersections there, but actually the abandoned airstrip might be a good TRP.
I was just going to put TRP 1 through 4.
Yeah, Marty would
around.
be another one, I suppose. It's right on the raiding party location.
Oh no, I was going to put I was going to use that as a center and put one up on the road just north of it, and then one about the same distance south of it, and one east and west.
You want to configure these gunbirds?
Yeah.
That's all you
Did we
need.
decide on dagger or gal?
Go with, I think we did daggers.
Okay. The
With-
dagger's certainly good if we're trying to avoid flying too close, but still want to be able to reach out and touch the enemy.
Assuming, of course, that they're working with the new RHS update.
They should be.
Okay, because I don't
We can,
think
do
we
a quick
tested it.
test over here in the corner, away from anything.
Yeah. Okay, I see it. Whew. Susan, Wilma, and Norma.
What are we seeing?
Yeah, I'm seeing your holding areas and your TRPs.
Okay, there we go. Further out. I'm not putting down the holding areas.
Somebody else is, Thompson is. Looks like the battle positions Thompson is putting in.
Ready to check in here.
Yeah, Roger.
We're going to do a quick systems test with this thing.
Okay. And it's a pretty clear, crystal clear night. Very visible star field, and there's a glow in the horizon already.
They configured that other bird.
Looks like the daggers are operational.
Okay.
That was a big boom. Hope that doesn't freak anybody out.
Are they, is it configured? Looks like it.
That is.
Pods, miniguns, daggers.
You realize in real world that thing couldn't fly. It couldn't maneuver for shit.
Yeah. And those look like, yeah, those are the 19 shot pods too.
Yep. The heck they going?
So we're gonna stick with the TTP that the daggers are under the pilot's control.
Your call.
Hey Frank, there's no problem with us lights on the vehicles. Get a way to spot our landing zones.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we move the ammo truck over to the little bird so we can rearm?
Yeah. Do you have the daggers under whose control?
Currently under co-pilots, but
All right.
we can change that easily enough.
Okay.
Do it the other way.
But the pods and the minigun should be under the pilot's control, right?
Hang on.
Affirm.
Okay.
God damn it. What the God. Hey, someone's trying to get in touch with us on the ground. For some reason, my fucking radio switched.
On air to ground?
Yes, air to ground. They're trying. God, now I'm dicking everything up. I don't know why. I can hear him, but I can't talk to him.
This is Reaper 6 on air to ground.
This is Reaper 3. Send.
Roger, Reaper 3, Reaper 6, be advised, ground elements are about to move into their positions here. Break.
Yep, scene 6. I'll talk with 6 and get right back to you. Frank, they're on 04. I'm talking to him. Do you have any issues with what he's drawn on the map?
No.
What the fuck is Reaper 3? We're good to go with the map. You concur with TRPs, over? Roger, we'll initially have 2 little birds break. Loadout on both will be 8 dagger break. 19 2.75 with 229 HE warhead break. Is it 4,000 rounds mini?
7.
And 7,000 rounds minigun. How copy, over?
Or just turn the lights on.
Fine.
I don't understand. Everybody else has got great frame rates, and I'm parked at 28 right now.
Yeah, I'm at about 30, Al.
Depending on which way you look.
Yeah, if you look straight to the ground, I'm getting
Or
68.
look straight up in the sky.
Oh, well, that's much better.
All right. I don't know what the gameplay is. I assume we're going to do something similar to what was briefed. So we'll go with 2 gunbirds initially, fully manned. I guess Vinny and Watt, you go ahead and fly one, and Al and I will fly the other. And we'll probably stagger them. You and Watt take off first, give you some air time, and then that way we won't have fuel won't be so close together when we have to refuel. Don't go any closer than 3 kilometers because of the anticipated potential for them to get alerted, because if they get alerted, then they're gonna start moving the hostages, and which would make the goons' objective that much harder. Actually, if they obviously if they call you in to come in to do cast work, then obviously you'll bust the the 3 kilometer thing. Air to ground is on air, aircraft radio, as we had talked about, and depending on what you and the pilot decide, air to air is on the backpack, and then the handheld, you can back it up and put it on anything that you want.
You guys able to see all of the markings on the map, the holding areas and everything? All right.
Now I do have a question. We're down south, right? And TF Goon staging area is a little bit north of us. Are we going up that direction?
I think you're going to get, when you get called by Nightmare, who is the FAC.
Okay.
All right, so you're listening on air to ground for Nightmare, and he's going to probably call you to go into one of the holding areas. That should allow you to overwatch. Obviously, you have a little bit of leeway left and right of Wilma. The arc, someone drew a pretty decent arc in there, so that gives you an idea of where to stay out of.
Okay.
So, and then you've got the BPs, which are right on top of them: death north, murder west, and kill south.
Yep.
All right, and then the TRPs I put in there, pretty straightforward. Clockwise 01, 02, 03, 04 for them to be able to give you an orientation.
Okay.
So I don't.
So we don't have to escort any convoy.
No.
Then. Okay.
No, they apparently they kicked off about 5 minutes ago. They kicked off at a staging point, Task Force Goon. So they're probably up at the 2-reg camp right now, getting the intel. Okay. I suspect they'll be taking off on soon thereafter.
Okay.
If they do call us back, Frank, you might want to ask them to let us know when they cross MSR South.
Yeah, I'm tracking them on the tablet. They're just south of the camp. Okay. There is no air defense threat that I recall from reading in the intel.
Stand by. Understand you want both aircraft up, one at Wilma, one at Susan. Over. Reaper. All right. He just called and said he wants one aircraft at Susan, one aircraft at Wilma.
Okay, Watt, Vinny, you take Susan.
Right.
Al and I will take Wilma.
Yeah, copy. Just quickly, we're using laser-guided weaponry. We may be self-designating, so we just got to make sure that we're okay with the laser codes that we're using. I think we agreed to use sort of our call sign numbers for the laser codes. So that would put Vinny and I as 1147, and then your guys' bird would be 1136, I guess. Is that right?
That's the starting code, or is that the code we're going to stick to?
Why am I
well, I would think we would stick to that if we're self-designating, and then we push on to whatever the ground people want if they're designating.
Okay.
Somebody
all right.
just kicked the bucket.
1147 and 1136 is what I copied.
Yep.
Okay. To come in.
Who's who's
Al,
PIC?
Hey guys. Hawk is trying to.
I know.
Okay.
I'm seeing him. I'm monitoring it.
Got it. Okay. He's
disconnected now. Watt, who's PIC for you guys? Who's piloting?
Me. Oh, Watt's piloting. I'm co-piloting.
Okay. 47.
Yep.
Al's piloting, so that's 36. Talon 47 and Talon 36.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey Al, what channel are you on to hear the ground guys?
I should.
Channel 4.
Channel 4.
Yeah, I don't hear them. Okay, I'll figure it out.
All right.
And then, sir.
47 spin it up.
Which one did you want us to go to, Frank? Wilma?
Yeah, to the west. Okay, the aircraft radio is on set for channel 1. If you could set it to channel 4 when able.
Ooh. Yep, boy, is that loud.
We're going to give them a few minutes though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to give you guys a few minutes head start.
4-7 copies. 4-7's lifted now.
Uh-oh, you're losing connection. Release the controls. Not hearing you, man. Al, you got me? Al. Get Talon 4-7, Talon 3-6.
It's 4-7-7.
Yeah, Roger. I'm standing by. Al lost connection. I'll wait for him to get in before taking off.
4-7 copies.
Nightmare, Talon 3-6, radio check.
Talon 3-6, this is Nightmare. I've got you, Lima Charlie. How may?
This is at Talon 3-6. Some static, but well readable.
Nightmare.
Yeah, and 4-7, when you're able, go ahead and report to Nightmare that you're on station at holding area Susan.
Yeah, copy that. Nightmare is aware of our position.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. This is Hawk.
Yeah, I gotcha. Al's coming in. We have 4-7, Talon 4-7, and Talon 3-6. I guess what we can have you do then is take a one of the little birds. I guess you can. I don't think there's any more gun birds, so take a plank bird and kind of hang out in case they need somebody to get extracted, like the hostages, like ASAP. Also, be prepared to come back and pick up the Black Hawk if everybody's going to get extracted at the same time.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, we're on air to air, as well as air to ground. So that way you'll have commo with us. Now, if Al doesn't come back in time, you can pop in here and take the pilot slot.
I think I saw him connect. He's over by the crate now, so he should be good.
Okay. Yeah, whenever you're ready with the plank bird, we don't quite need you, but just like right away, so you can save some gas if you don't want to leave right away.
Okay, so you want me to just stay on station here?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm on air to air as well.
Yeah, radio check.
4-7 radio Charlie.
Roger. Reaper 5 is on station. He's on the ground here at the fob.
Hey, 6, this is 3.
Yeah.
Reaper flight. Nightmare.
Talon 4-7.
You hear me okay?
Go ahead and check your map. It's been updated.
I'm going to recommend that
There's,
you and 5
more
fly together.
information from the locals
My
telling us
connection
another
is kind of
position.
shoddy.
Break.
That way, and I'll hang out.
Yeah,
with
okay.
I'm going to want you guys to possibly hit the enemy position, position to the west. While we,
Hey,
push
Hawk,
towards the north.
come over here and
Okay.
fly with me.
4-7 copies. Area of threat is marked on the map, which is to the northeast of the objective, and you want us to hit the objective itself. Over.
Alright, I'm in.
Okay, go to Wilma
Of another A
and stay outside
area of interest.
of the
So, we
circle.
know where the raiding party is. You might be striking the raiding party while we investigate.
I was just going to mark it on my map for you.
It's marked on the map.
4-7 copies.
Yeah, I lost most of that, Vinny. Can you relay some of that?
Stand by. Word keeps updated.
4-7 stand by.
5-6 is lifting.
Reaper 6-7. Area of interest, which is a little bit to the northeast of the raiding party. They're going to move north to that area of interest break, and then they want us to keep an eye on the raiding party objective itself.
Yeah,
Do you have controls? Do you need to
Roger.
release them? 'Cause my throttle's not working.
I'm sorry. Okay, now
Sorry.
you have control.
Roger.
Albatross 3, come on, check.
Yep, got you, Lima Charlie. This is actually not a good idea. We got both the CO and the XO and the same bird.
It's like sending Captain Kirk down to the planet.
No,
First officer.
yeah. Ideally, we should be on 2 separate aircraft, but we're here.
The speck on my windshield is really gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah, I see it.
Every time I turn and look, I think something's out there.
So the aircraft radio is set to air to ground channel 4.
Nightmare, this is
Alright,
Talon
copy that.
4-7.
Go for Nightmare.
Yeah. Can we move it a little bit north to get closer to that raiding party area so that we can get eyes on?
Roger, stand by.
Okay, Talon 5-6 en route to Wilma.
I'd like one unit where the MSR West marker is on the map, and another unit on the Route L marker. How copy?
You want one unit on MSR West and one on route marker. Over.
Actually, I think Route L is a little bit too close. I'll get one unit at MSR West. The flight can fly over to MSR West together, and then one break off to HA Norma off to the north. How copy?
4-7 copies. One to MSR West and then one breaks north to Norma. Over.
Solid copy. Let me know when you're in position.
4-7 out.
5-6 monitor all. Okay, let's see who's where.
And whichever unit's going to MSR West.
X3.
Yeah, Roger, stand by. Yeah, that would be a Talon 4-7 will go to west. 5-6 will push north to Norma. Because we're north. So just follow the circle, Hawk, up to all the way up to Norma.
Copy that, up to Norma.
Yeah, Reaper 3, 6, go ahead.
Roger, I'm going to reposition to Hawk. Ready. Blackbird.
Yep, Roger, you can stay on the ground. Three, I copied. You're going to switch to the Blackhawk. You can stay on the ground. Okay, I lost contact with Al. I think we're too far.
Well, he started to break up, but it didn't sound like acre breakup. It sounded like his mic was chopping out.
Yeah. We have, looks like a mech outfit. Is that it's a wheeled, mechanized wheeled Alpha 1-1 north of BP Death. It's a Blue 4 though. Okay, I think you have control of rockets and guns.
Yep.
And I have control, let me verify that. I've got control, I've got the laser, and I've got the daggers. And our code is 1136, and Vinny and those guys are at 1147. Actually, it should be 1156. That's what we'll use. We're using our call signs. Uh-oh, Thompson got kicked off.
Yeah, I see that.
Reaper call sign Goon 6 radio check.
Goon 6, Talon 5-6, Roger out.
Roger, I'll be your point of contact until Thompson reconnects.
Roger, Talon 5-6 reports HA Norma.
Roger. I'm not sure what he's relayed to, but basically we got one ground element maneuvering out northwest of the raiding party. They're going to get eyes on it, and we'll have another team cloverleaf around it. That's where we suspect the enemy is holding the hostages break. Possible enemy quick reaction force marked on the area of interest at that abandoned airstrip. How copy?
Talon 5-6, Roger.
Talon 4-7 copies. We are holding out MSR West. We have eyes on the raiding party AO, and we're doing all this.
Okay, I'm going to orient south in the ball and see what we can see.
June 6 Roger.
And of course the skids are in the way, but we'll see. We don't have any altitude restrictions. And right now, not really seeing a whole lot. Let's see if I can. The abandoned airstrip is right there off of our right side. Nope, I don't see anything.
Hey, sorry if you're trying to talk to me, dude. My wife called me with, quote, an emergency.
Oh,
But, emergency in her terms.
yeah. All right, let me do some arithmetic here. How far is that guy? 2,500 meters, bearing 162. Bearing 162. Okay. I see a hot spot over there. It's looks like a technical, but nobody in it.
Hey, I'm just gonna be sliding left and right here. Just
Yep.
kind of keep moving.
Right. So if you see my pipper, that's where I'm looking at. Okay, now he's moving.
So I can see your pepper, but it's obviously way the hell out.
Okay,
So.
yeah, it's out there, 3,300 meters. But now he's behind some 157 to 3,300. Let me go back to here. 157 to 3,300. That's over there at the Touareg camp. Yep. So the airfield is much, much closer than us. 2,500 at 162. Okay. I've got a convoy.
Talon 36, this is Talon 47.
Yeah, this Talon 56.
Talon 56, I marked on the map timestamp 0500. It's north of the raiding party AO. Seems to be a gator with a heavy machine gun on top, and they're dismounted. I can't PID if they're friendly or not.
Yep, Roger. We're observing a 2-vehicle patrol right now, but I believe they're friendly.
For some.
They're coming up on the MSR.
Six, 3.
This is 6. Go ahead.
Roger, reposition the Hawk vicinity and holding area.
Yeah, say again, holding area, you cut out.
Roger, repositioned to holding area Susan for comms.
Yep, Roger. Zero 96058. 096058. Yep, observe, those are all blue 4. So this is a good way to overwatch these guys then. Okay, 157 at 2400. 157. Oh, I see some guys. Goon 6, Talon 5-6.
Sim for Goon 6.
Yeah, Roger. Talon 5-6 observing multiple hotspots, multiple contacts, vicinity of the abandoned airfield. I see 2 vehicles, again about half a dozen armed contacts.
Roger. Game plan is going to be for you guys to, when we give the word to initiate, for you guys to hit that QRF around the abandoned airfield. Stand by. We got to do a bit of more reconnaissance on the ground over.
5-6 will go. Okay, that's where my Pipper is. Bearing 161, about 2,500 meters.
So, I'm not seeing your Pipper. I think it's because I'm not moving forward. The HUD isn't turned on. Let me just poke forward here.
Well,
you know what I'm talking there? Hang on.
Yeah, I think you have to kind of look towards my way for it to show up.
Well,
Talon
exactly.
5647.
This Talon 5-6.
Yeah, just updating the map. That
Reaper flight, this is Nightmare checking back on.
Talon 5-6, Roger, out.
check on the map timestamp 0504. That's where the gator was, where they dismounted. I think they were friendlies, as you said. And then there's also a map marked north of that 0506 is a 3-man team, maybe friendly, not sure.
Yeah, I was observing other Blue 4 southeast of the raiding party objective. Multiple vehicles, Blue 4, but I think there was also a Blue 4 element maneuvering to the north.
Roger.
So your Pipper is fixed on my screen facing straight ahead for me. I do notice you don't have your monitor up. Is it possible that has something to do with it?
No, I've got my HUD up.
No, I'm talking about the monitor in the aircraft.
Yeah, but that's I don't think that I'll turn it on. I don't think it.
I can see your Pipper, but to me it's directly straight ahead.
Right.
And is turning when I turn. It's not staying on your target. Now below, where I see your box moving around, I do see your box moving around.
But you don't see my Pipper.
I don't see the Pipper.
Okay, well then, something must be awry then, because we were able to see that before for some reason, but now we can't. All right.
We could try sitting down and doing a Chinese fire drill if you want.
No. Well, let me. I can give you bearings to pedal turn to. I think that would be. Let me see if. Oh yeah. So you see that solid index below the heading tape that I'm moving around right now? I'm wiggling it.
Yep.
Okay, that's where I'm looking. So that when I say come to my heading, then you can go to that heading wherever that thing is.
Okay.
Which would be the same bearing that if I were to announce it to you.
Yep.
All right. So let's see. Where are we again? Looks like 151 at 2400 from this position. Okay, I'm heads back down. 151. Okay, I see him, and looks like Blue 4 friendly.
Reaper flight Nightmare, can you update me on what you got eyes on?
This is Talon 5-6 observing both Blue 4 and Op 4 elements. Op 4 elements vicinity, abandoned airfield, multiple contacts, at least half a dozen, 2 VICs, Also observing Blue 4 just south and west of that location, now moving to the west.
Nightmare copies. Suspect the airstrip forces are enemy QRF.
Roger. Instructed to observe and when called in to hit it.
Nightmare.
So I'm looking at bearing 157 now at 2,300 meters. We probably may be able to hit them with the dagger from here. So we really won't have to go in at all. In the meantime, I got to remember how to set the code on this thing. All right, we're gonna go with 11. We briefed 36, so I'm gonna stay with 36. Okay, laser code 1136 set.
Tell him 47.
47 go.
Yeah, we're on the west side. We observed one squad, CTAB mark timestamp 0455. There's about 2 squads there, stationary. At the objective raiding party itself, there's multiple on the top, plus 1 Vic to the north of that with the 50 cal. Over.
Nightmare.
Okay, looks like Blue 4 has crossed the MSR. They're just south of TRP 03.
And Talon flight. Be advised, our current ROEs are only fire to beyond. We're looking for you to take all vehicles as priority targets whenever we go live.
47 comes.
Say again that last part. Vehicles are priority.
Yeah, affirm.
Roger. Okay, I've got those, what looks like some quad bikes around this truck. Oh man. It's 519. Okay, it's getting lighter.
Yeah, I've got my nods off.
Yep, I am looking and watching these guys now in day TV. Alright, let's look at the C tab and see what's going on.
Just for my SA, can I find out what aircraft is north, what aircraft is west? 6-3, combo check.
Yeah, roger out. Roger, Talon 5-6 holding H.A. Wilma.
Norma.
Correction,
Talon
Norma.
Talon 47 is holding at MSR west.
I copy 4-6 west, 4-7 north.
No. 5-6 is north.
Taking your last.
Talon 5-6 holding H.A. Norma.
5-6 copy.
47 is holding at MSR west.
Copy all. 5-6, looking to have you push towards the BP break. Push towards the BP murder on my call, and 4-7 to push to BP Slayer on my call.
5-6, roger.
Got a waypointed in?
Yeah, well, do you need me to... Can you do that? You want me to take control?
No, I said I've already got it waypointed in.
Oh, okay.
You just want to get eyes on BP murder, just see if there's anything there. So.
He's going to call us to move there when he tells us to. He wants to get us a little closer, I think.
Understood.
But I mean, I can see clearly from this range. There's 2 Land Rovers, about 3 quad bikes, a pickup, and couple of those bongo box truck or flatbed pickups.
Gotcha.
Looks like there might be a bunker of sorts there to the east, but I can't tell if there's any mortars in it or not. The building's in the way. I wonder if you flip your monitor, you'll be able to see what I'm seeing.
Stand by. Monitor's up. I'm just showing darkness.
Okay, let's see if I change to FLIR. How about now?
Nope. Seeing anything different.
Okay. I guess there's no way for you to control the output of that thing at the moment. That's alright. I'm set for low L direct. And since I'm heads down, you can tell me if the flight looks good.
Okay.
Or if there's anything anomalous or wrong. Okay, BP murder. No. Do you say murder or death?
Murder.
Okay, murder is just to the west of the airstrip. Okay? Okay. Hey Vinny, where does Nightmare have you guys going?
We're waiting on the call to go to Slayer.
Roger. Yeah, we'll be going to a BP murder. Okay, I'm gonna keep orienting towards that abandoned airstrip while we're moving. Whenever he calls us in, that way we're ready to engage if need be.
Okay. Yeah, when we push there, I assume as far as ISR, actual murder and to the west of murder is clear.
Well, there's 2 OP4 diamonds there. I guess I'll have to go ahead and break away from the abandoned airfield and then just continue to scan.
Well, that's what I'm just thinking, because as we push in here, we know it's at the airfield currently, and that's what we're going to be looking at when we approach. But if there's something else that we need to be, concerned about, kind of thing.
Well, there's a diamond at 506 and a diamond at 504.
Talent flight for your SA. We're pushing around to the west, get in position. We've run into a few encampments we're trying to avoid.
56, roger. 60 at HA Susan. Yeah, Reaper 3 at Reaper 6, roger.
This is 47. Can you confirm what code you're currently operating on, which laser code?
Yeah, just thinking about that. I'm set on 1136.
Yeah, copy that, 1136. Currently we're having some technical difficulty setting ours, so we may temporarily be on quad sticks.
5-6, roger. This is a pretty good setup with the camouflage nets and the vehicles arrayed. I was under the impression that we were doing a non-standard mission.
What do you mean by non-standard?
Reaper 6,
We-
Reaper 7.
We had some problems getting the original mission up. Reaper 6, go.
6, what's your default for switching the code for the ace option?
I'm sorry, say that again. Default code.
Just change the
For
missile code.
switching the numerals on the daggers.
Yeah, roger. Control Alt, Quebec, and Echo.
Roger.
I believe Quebec raises it and Echo decreases it, or vice versa.
Roger. Take it away.
Okay, I'm back on the tablet, looking for blue. Looks like they're making their way, swinging around, cloverleafing to the west.
Yeah, Reaper 7. Reaper 6 is 7. We confirm our code for daggers at 1147.
Roger. 5-6.
So Frank, well, I tend to do this, and I think Watt probably does not do this as far as Watt keeps in like a racetrack format or whatever like that.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, there's multiple ways to do this. You can do an oval racetrack. You can do a figure eight. With the AHs, it's not as critical because the ball can do 360.
Yep.
So regardless of whether or not you maintain the nose over the target area, it's kind of at this point it's kind of up to you. Right now it's fine because there is no ADA threat, and we're at I don't know what altitude we are, but
1600 SL.
yeah, it's sufficient altitude for me to take a look down and not be cluttered and be encumbered by line of sight with the with vegetation. But yeah, you can do either. The trick is just to keep moving.
Well, and that's the thing. At
Yeah.
1600 meters, that would be a damn lucky shot with me sliding left or right at
Right.
20 knots.
Right.
But yeah, I was just more or less trying to get at, because for me, I know trying to keep the camera, especially if you zoom out, you lose that geo-lock.
Right.
Trying to, like, for you to move the camera around is no big deal because it's facing the front of the bird.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have to deal with my left and right strafing.
Right.
If I were to do orbits, then you're talking about 360 adjustment.
Right. Right.
And it's just, I don't know, it's just, to me it makes it easier, but...
Yeah. Well, that's actually a good topic for what works best for training. One of our training nights is, okay, at what zoom level does it geo-lock, and if it does geo-lock, how effective is the lock
Nightmare, Talon 47.
with figure eights versus racetracks?
Yep.
Yeah, I got eyes on some friendlies moving in from the west of the raiding party. Over.
Roger, that's my unit. All air stations on the snap, go ahead and push your respective battle positions.
Okay, here we go.
Copy, Nightmare. Be advised, you got that one technical that's to the north of that town you're coming to. He's looking at you now.
If we push the BP murder, then we're going to be within one click of that airport.
Yeah.
But, we'll probably activate the QRF, I would think.
And Talon 5-6 is moving to BP murder, maintaining observation of the airfield.
Tango.
just for my own point of reference as I look at the airstrip, the abandoned obviously runways on the north side, and where are the two vehicles located?
4-6, stand by for 9 line.
Stand by.
Looking for one pass, rockets and guns, from west to east. Egress back to the west on that one Vic.
It's just below the triangle on abandoned.
47 copies. Runs for rockets and guns
Alright,
on
I was
this
looking-
thing from west to east, egress west.
I'm looking on the
Roger, I need a
tab.
really tight pattern. Return to the BP, and when you're in on the target, let me know, and I'll clear you hot.
Copy.
This is going to kick off when you're ready, so let me know.
47 copies.
Okay, that's where my Pipper bearing 117 at 1400 meters now.
Yeah, remember I can't see your
47's coming
pepper,
from the
but I do
west,
see your heading on
rockets
117. I just looking at the airstrip now. You can see where there's what appears to be a broken up large
Stay clear
aircraft.
hot.
Yes, it's just west southwest of that.
47 weapons
Just
hot.
west southwest of that.
Yeah, there's a cluster of camouflage nets right just west southwest of that broken up aircraft.
Alright, I think I see what you're talking
1100 meters now.
10 seconds.
about. So, on C-tab, I got a couple of red marks below us.
Yeah. But we're not getting shot at, so
Well, I know, I'm just saying, I'm also 1200 meters still.
47 weapons code heading out west. Vic is down.
okay. 5-6
There you go.
airfield's alerted.
5-6, if airfield QRF moves, you're clear to engage.
5-6 is clear to engage.
6-3, combo check.
Still good.
Do you want
Alright.
to take them with daggers?
Yep, I'm gonna do daggers, so I'm gonna go with laser
I
on.
got your Pipper now. Or had it.
Okay. Firing.
Uh,
847.
Rifle.
It looks like it just went
Nightmare.
out to sea.
Nothing happened. Okay, shooting again.
47.
Oh, that was a big lag.
4-7, like to bring in the overhead a little bit closer.
Alright, that was good.
Roger, we're moving closer.
You know we
Oh.
have friendlies in the town. We're getting
It
hit on
redirected.
everything, and if I do
Well-
call you, it'll be extremely close.
But I didn't see an explosion. Oh, there it
I-
goes. Oh,
There's a big lag,
47
isn't there?
copies.
yeah, there was. Yep.
That, well, I shot on the. Okay, there you go.
Secondaries.
Secondaries.
Yeah, the first rocket went out to sea. I didn't see it angled
We're
down.
taking shots from south. We're pulling north a little bit.
Nightmare vehicles
Nightmare.
destroyed.
Nightmare.
There's one more one more.
In the airport?
Yeah, there's one more Vic.
Alright.
Right there. Come on. Lock. There you go.
Okay. Again, what looked like it went out to sea.
Okay, no, it hit from my viewpoint,
Okay.
but it didn't explode. The vehicle didn't explode. I'm gonna
I'll
go.
give it a minute. There you go. On my screen, it just exploded.
Ah, my screen is still intact. All right. Further out is a bongo flatbed. I'm gonna targeting it, bearing 116, 1,000 meters.
Bearing 116. Alright, copy that.
And firing. Hit. And no effect.
Give it time though.
Yeah.
Is your other vehicle still intact?
My other technical is still intact. Now that one just blew for me. The bongo just exploded. But the
Okay.
technical, I'm gonna hit the technical again.
Talon Air, you're cleared hot in any vehicles.
Yep, 5-6 is continuing to engage one last technical at the airfield.
Nightmare.
Okay, come on, geolock. I've got a trackball, so every time it moves, it moves.
Ugh.
Okay, there you go. Oh. Firing. Okay, that was a direct hit. And again, no explosion. There you go. Finally. Did it go for you?
Just now heard a boom.
Yeah, it just exploded. Okay, there's another truck that doesn't look. Yeah, I think it's damaged.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up an orbit around the BP murder.
Okay. In Nightmare, Talon 5-6 reports all vehicles destroyed. Except there's a guy still standing out there where my Pipper is.
At the airfield, you mean?
Yeah.
Same location where your rockets hit?
No, more in front of the airplane, the busted up airplane.
Yep.
Just a little northwest of that is a lone guy still standing up there.
Yeah, I see him.
And he's doesn't seem to have a man pad, so. Yeah. Oh, Thompson got kicked off again. Oh. Okay. Yeah, the geolock seems to work, but it's not as solid as it used to be. It still wanders a bit and drifts.
Yep. Yeah, that's one thing I will say is it wanders, but when I turn back around, usually the Pipper's right where you left it.
Right.
So it's unfortunate that, to your point, is you don't have any sort of like, ground tracking. So you pull it and just have it look at that coordinate. I don't see why that's so hard to do, but.
Okay, let me go thermal and see if there's. Yep, I count at least. There's 1, 2. At least 2 dismounts still up. But anywhere in the vicinity of the vehicles, all the dismounts appear to be down. Let me look outside that area. Looking in the immediate vicinity. Guess I can turn my laser off.
Ready to check air to ground, Goon 6.
5-6, roger, out.
Roger, updating on our situation. Running into a few problems here in the town. We got control of Rum. Possible eyes on a second hostage. Once we got them under control, we'll call you for extract. How copy?
5-6, roger, Blackhawk standing by.
Roger, any updates? Any enemy QRS pushing in around Maradi? Over.
So 5-6, we went ahead and took care of the QRF in the vicinity of the airfield. All vehicles destroyed. 2 dismounts remaining, but they're static and stationary. They're not moving.
Roger. Currently all friendly ground troops are in or within about 50 meters of Maradi break. Anything outside of Maradi, pushing in towards Maradi, consider it hostile. Over.
5-6, roger.
Yeah, we won't be able to see anything pushing in until it's right on top of us with this brush.
5-6, we'll keep it clear outside of Maradi. Okay, we just passed over Maradi, and I'm going to zoom out, making sure that there's nobody else coming in.
Goon 6, Talon 47, I copy everything. We're disengaging maybe multiple EIs running on the south side, but there are no factors here.
Roger.
One.
Five, 6, 4, 7, we're at fuel level 40.
Roger, 40. Okay, I've got 2 dudes pointing up. I don't think they're firing or anything, but they are hostile. 094065.
I think I see your pepper now.
094065.
I'm gonna go ahead and come to Harvard and pivot towards them. So where I see your pipper at.
It's just south of the road, south of the east-west road, west of the airfield. Let me see if they're still there. Yep, they're still there. Well, if I see tracers coming at us, then they're fair game. You can use rockets on. You can probably put 1 or 2 rockets and take them out.
All right, is that you want me to, or you want to wait till?
No,
we
no, no.
fire on?
We'll wait. We'll wait until we get fired on. Okay, there's another hot spot. Okay, bearing 113, 093063. 093063. Goon 6, Talon 5-6.
Then for Goon 6.
Roger, confirm if we see anybody, do we have to wait for them to shoot at us before we can engage?
Roger. Yeah, ROE is fired if fired upon.
5-6 Wilco. Alright. Let's continue to observe. And if we get low enough that they start shooting at us, then that's probably the good thing. Okay, there's a dude running over there. Yep, there's another guy right there. So there are, wow, there's some hotspots running around now. 094061.
Yeah, got your eyes on pepper.
9461.
Albatross. Goon 6.
Al, you copy that?
Negative.
Okay, he's on air to ground. You're not on air to ground?
I am, but I'm not hearing it.
Albatross. Goon 6.
Stand by, I'll get in the air.
Yeah, Albatross can't hear you, but he's getting up in the air. He's monitoring air to ground. Multiple hotspots now, just east, southeast of your position.
Nightmare, Albatross
Observing.
3.
Roger. Just have Albatross check on when he's in the AO. I'll get him directions to LZ Puma. How copy?
Yeah, Roger, I think he's monitoring. If he can't hear you, I'll relay.
Roger. Albatross. Recommended approach.
Okay,
South
bearing.
north,
Albatross
LZ
3 is
Puma
in the
break.
air.
Yeah, he's talking to you on air to
LZ
ground.
will be marked with smoke. Obstacles
Nightmare,
include
Albatross
a few
3.
tall trees, but LZ's in an open field break. Contacts are still in the AO. Last reported south and southeast of LZ
6-3,
Puma.
negative contact.
Go ahead and read
Break.
back if you can hear me.
Yeah, he's not hearing you.
Albatross 3, I only caught the last part of that. Say again.
Goon 6, requesting extract LZ Puma. Recommended approach south to north. We'll mark
We
with
gotta
smoke
figure out what's
possible
up with his
enemies.
radio. That's the
Still in
second
the
night in a
AO
row
break.
where he's not able to get
Last minute
the.
call-outs for east
Was it
to
air
the
ground?
south.
Okay,
Also
yeah, I
hearing
don't know.
audible AK out
All
to
right,
the west.
I've
I'm
got
over.
095061.
Looking for Puma. Stand by.
Where my pipper bearing 124. Again, you see tracers, let me know. Then that's kind
Work
of
on
the
the
go.
Copy that.
095061. 095061. That's in the vicinity of
Albatross
marker
3
511.
inbound for LZ Puma.
The enemy
Yeah, I've
camp.
got eyes on your pepper.
5647, be advised, we're in your
Roger,
vicinity,
smoke's on the
ASL
deck.
700.
Call color when you got eyes on, over.
Yeah, copy that. We are ASL 1500 at the
6-3
moment.
inbound, 2 clicks out from Puma.
Yeah, Roger.
I see red smoke and purple smoke below us.
I don't see. I see red smoke.
They're right below us.
Yep,
like-
I see it. And looks like There's plenty of hot spots just to the what looks like to the east of that smoke.
Copy that. What's 4-6 doing?
I don't know.
They're like...
Is he engaging those guys? I don't know. Maybe
don't know.
if they're engaging those guys or not. I'm not seeing any
Albatross,
tracers.
June 6.
Albatross.
Wave off of LZ, go ahead and pick up orbit. We're gonna be a few more mics over.
Albatross 3, roger, holding south. 6-3,
Go ahead. I monitored.
roger.
Okay, I see tracers now.
Tracers firing up, or...
They're firing from. I want to. I don't know who. It's in that town. I think that's Maradi. If that's Maradi, then that's the goons. That's the position. The goons
Albatross,
position.
June 6, you're good to push LZ, Puma.
There's an explosion that just happened
Albatross 3 about.
to the east.
To the east.
number 2
Continuing
on the
looking
deck.
east.
Yeah, right there, right in that area, there was a large explosion. I don't know if I'm like getting huge lag or what.
Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of hot spots in that area. So this 094061.
June 6, Albatross 1, click out.
094061.
Roger, 1 click.
That's in the vicinity of the enemy camp. So that if they shoot at us, that's fair game.
Copy that.
All Reapers, be advised there was possible mounted MG somewhere in the AO. We just took some
Last
fire.
pound engaging. Your last hits were good.
Yeah,
on
roger.
enemy contacts, I'll copy.
4-7 copies.
Okay, let's look for that MG. Okay,
Copy
bearing 235 looks like behind us now. Okay, that's okay. Those are dismounts.
Albatross 3 is taking light fire south of the LZ. And Albatross has blue smoke.
Roger, blue smoke.
I think that's 4-7 engaging those targets. Okay, what's this?
Yeah, I see a bunch of tracers going off there.
That's Maradi.
Albatross, wherever you need to put it down, we'll move to you.
See that's the I see him. I'm watching them take their hostages.
Yeah, I'm watching. Got eyes
Albatross
on.
on the deck.
Yeah. So they're loading them up now. All right. Let's see if there's anybody around them that we can draw fire so we can shoot back at them.
Someone's shooting a lot towards the south there.
Towards the
6-3, I'll
south.
be out to the west and south.
This is 6, roger. We'll maintain orbit overhead for Overwatch until you're clear.
Copy.
Okay, there's the airfield, so I'm looking northeast. And I see 4-7.
60's lifting off now. Firing to the direct south.
And he's
That's
gonna move to the west. And see if there's anything to the west. Okay, I see the other Talon. I lost the Blackhawk. I don't have him.
Come back to your west.
Skids in the way.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Yep, right there. Right there.
Yep. They're still on the ground?
Yep.
Okay. Looking around. We never did find that MG, did we?
Negative.
Alright. There's a vehicle there. Let's see what that vehicle is. It's a intact Land Rover. Server might be crashed. Exit and AAR and TS. Really? How's your frame rate?
Mine's good. Guns are firing on the 60.
Yeah, I saw those tracers. Okay. Hey, Talon 4756.
477.
Yeah, did you guys see that note from Mantia to go ahead and disconnect?
Affirm.
Okay, Talon, correction, Albatross 3, you roger that? Al, you there? Alright, Talon Flight, disconnect. We'll see you on the TeamSpeak.
Yeah, copy that.
Okay, I'm going to send this note. And we can... Okay, Al disconnected.
Okay.
Disconnecting.
I'll take us out to sea so we don't hurt anybody.
We're the last two.